I'm Matthew Martin, and the news is good. Tonight, the day is always good. Back when we were still living in Batesville and preparing to move to Vilonia, I spent many days, if not weeks, telling my kids some variation of, once blank happens, things will get a lot better for us. And then, while packing up the house to sell, I had this epiphany. I was thinking about all the next things I had on the list: selling the house, moving into a rent house, moving out of that house, moving into a new house, etc. And I was thinking about how far it would be in the future before I could say I was done with it all, and then I could finally tell my kids, see, look, good things, finally, good. And I realized even when that happens, there are still going to be more things. There will always be more things. I need to stop saying to my kids and to myself, once things are XYZ, things will be good. Instead, I need to start finding the good now in whatever situation I'm in. As Paul says, be content with whatever state you're in, Philippians 4:11. If I don't, then my kids are going to end up feeling strung along, and eventually they'll stop believing there is good to be found, because they'll constantly will be looking for it over the next hill and the next and the next. Instead, the good is here. It is here in spite of the challenges and all the work that has to be done in the present. It is here and now because God is here and now, and God is good. After all, this day, with all its hardships, is a day that God has made, and therefore is worth rejoicing and being glad in. Psalm 118:24. It is Wednesday, February 18th. It is Wednesday, February 18th. Wednesday means, if you're watching this, the moment it comes out, it's 5 o'clock. You've got 2 hours to get here to the Vilonia Church of Christ building so we can have Bible study together. We are studying the book of Habakkuk, which is an amazing Old Testament book. We're studying this prophet who felt a sense of injustice at the idea that God would use the Babylonians to come take the Israelite people into captivity again. That after all that they've been through with God in getting out of the Exodus and their national founding and their establishment in Canaan, that God would dare bring in this worse than Egypt group of people to take them out of their promised land and take them all the way over to Chaldea. And Habakkuk just basically says to God, "Dear God, how dare you? How dare you come at us like this? How dare you use this ungodly people? I mean, have we been perfect? No, but they're even worse." That's Habakkuk. And God allows his prophet to say what he's going to say, and then God responds. And then after God responds, the final chapter of the book is Habakkuk basically saying, okay, I was presumptuous. That's my bad. We can all be like Habakkuk sometimes. We can all put ourselves in the shoes of somebody who doesn't have the foresight of God, who doesn't see the biggest picture like God does. And we all just want to shake our fists at the clouds and at the God beyond the clouds and say, how dare you do that? Not knowing that God has a plan. So my prayer for you today is that you'll get here to midweek Bible study to study Habakkuk with us. But in general, bigger picture, that when you are having your hard times and you feel tempted to shake your fist at God, that you will remember God is in control. And if you have a good relationship with him, no matter how bad things may be, they will not always be. Things will be okay because God is good. Have a great day.